In this episode, it turns out love is a Psyduck. Hey, this is GatorEX, and let's discuss episode 57 of Pokemon Journeys. This is one a very quaint episode. It's more cute than anything. You'll either like it or maybe you'll just move on. But point is, this episode starts off following Chloe mostly, as everybody around her is, out of commission, at least for hanging out with her. As her father's off on a trip, her mother's going to be busy working, her brother has Yamper and is off at a sleepover, and on top of that, Ash and Go head out because the weather is going to be great for Ice-type Pokemon. So they want to see some Ice-type Pokemon. That leaves just her and the two assistants, Krissa and Ren, so she decides to just hang out around the research facility with them, watching them work. And, it's a nice moment overall because we get to see more of Krissa and Ren. Mostly, I guess we kind of seen Ren more so in a few episodes here and there. Some greater interactions with Gengar back when Gengar was introduced, but seeing more of Krissa is also great. And it gets to the point where Chloe would basically be by herself for dinner, so Krissa invites her over for dinner and to spend the night also. So it's like a nice moment overall between the two of them. They head out, have a night on the town, or at least getting food. And back at Krissa's place, everything's a mess. Which, yes, that's that happens. That's a little too relatable sometimes. But also there happens to be a bunch of Psyduck merch everywhere after, even after she cleans up. And that's kind of, seeing all the Psyduck merch again. I don't have a whole lot of Pokemon stuff, but it's kind of relatable in a way. Everyone has their favorite Pokemon. So they just, spend some time together. And, it's real nice overall, even to the point where, after they're done eating, when it's getting close to sleep, the only other clothes she has for Chloe to change into is this Psyduck onesie, which, yes, okay, that makes sense. See, if they made that much, well, I think they probably do make that much Psyduck merch in real life. But, if it were more readily available, like here in the US for not just Psyduck, but I guess every other Pokemon. And, it's kind of funny to see in the Pokemon world them having Pokemon merchandise. It's just funny. But again, just makes sense. Chloe stumbles across this one picture at one point with Krissa, an unnamed guy, a Psyduck. Nice little picture, and a snowman. And what's interesting, while Ash and Go are out, they don't have a lot of luck finding any ice Pokemon, so they stop for some ramen and run into the same guy with his Psyduck. It's a cute little Psyduck too, has a scarf, talks real funny, and apparently it doesn't like the cold, it's just real cute. But meanwhile, Krissa lets Chloe know, basically her story, why she likes Psyduck, and, at one point when she was younger, when she was a student, she had lost a bunch of files for a presentation she was supposed to give, and was really down, and happened to run into this guy and his Psyduck in the park. They spend some great time together, and that's where she gets this photo, and that kind of gives her the motivation to keep going. Just the Psyduck showing some generosity to her because it gave its scarf to her, thinking it she looked cold. It's a nice cute little moment, and that serves as a backstory of why she bought all the Psyduck merch. And sure, like I said, makes some sense, but nice cute little thing. So the next day when everyone's reunited, they just let each other know what happened, and Ash and Go happen to mention the Psyduck guy. And so at this point, Chloe's just really excited. Mostly what she thinks is that, it would be nice for Krista to reunite with this guy, thinking that, maybe they should be together, at least that, that Krissa should see her, or him again, kind of thinking that he was the one that inspired her to keep working and eventually, get to the point where she is at, with the research facility working there. So it's like, okay, some good motivation there. They eventually find the Psyduck guy. They're about to reunite it, and I think the best thing overall is, just a funny little joke at the end. We're kind of expecting this to be a little more of a romantic thing, or, if at all, it's kind of played up that way. And she's like, oh, I never thought I'd see you again. But she runs right past the guy to the Psyduck. And again, relatable. But, they spend a nice time together, all of them, and take one other picture again. But, it's also nice for Krissa as well, getting to see the Psyduck again. Even though it wasn't the guy, it was the Psyduck especially. That's why she kept buying the merch. Getting to see this specific Psyduck again, when it was the one that, kind of inspired her all those years ago. and, you know, giving more development to this character, Chris, I think was, you know, nice. And again, just Psyduck itself is just fun and cute. And, you know, more for Chloe to do as well. But I think, you know, a fine little episode, just nice little one. My favorite, far from it, but some cute Psyduck stuff. You know, with episodes like this, yeah, you know, it is kind of nice to get to see a little more into some of the characters, or just like little more slice of lifey kind of stuff. But at the same time, you know, it kind of detracts from potentially more important things. So definitely hoping that things will pick up a little more. Maybe, you know, a nice episode like this once in a while. But let me know what you think. Did you enjoy this episode? What are your thoughts overall? Are you excited for the rest of the series? And happy Pokemon Day, because it happens to be Pokemon Day the day that this video is going up. And if you missed any of the other videos relating to the big Pokemon announcements, they're here on the channel. So if you could check those out, that'd be great. I'm also discussing anime more so on my other channel, specifically Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's, ReZero, and hopefully some other topics, but mostly Yu-Gi-Oh! 7's. It's really cool. If you enjoyed this video, leave a like, subscribe to show your support. You can enable notifications by clicking that bell icon next to the subscribe button. It'll make sure you see each new video as it comes out. Anyway, this has been GatorEX. Have a nice day.